بعد انزل. كيف بدك توصلها هاي؟ لا مستحيل. والله توصلها كيف؟ شوفي هاي. ايوه يدي. وصل اسمعها يقول لك طل. وصل اسمعها. تعال ده الملعن الله يلا. الإعاقة.
What's up, Gio? Home gym. Yeah, I had a couple of unplanned layoffs. Nothing major, but yeah, kind of hindered the schedule. My goal is always to try and stay as consistent as possible, obviously. I mean, I really should be, and I preach that to people. But I had some things going on the past couple of weeks, so hopefully we're back on track now. Thanks, Gio. Appreciate the well wishes for everyone. How many push-ups can I do? As many as I need to. Hey, David Jones. What's up, brother? Hope you're well. Home gym. I don't listen to Simon. I listen to Old Dog. That's right, David. Tell him what to do. Santino, salute to you, brother. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. We're just doing some body weight stuff. Set of pull-ups into push-ups, body weight squats, and then we'll do some hanging knee raises off the bar. Hope everybody got your reps in. Hope everybody's doing healthy, be staying safe. Oh, okay, Holmes. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I've been here for an hour. The place has been mobbed. Kids running across the thing with their scooters and whatnot. It's just starting to calm down. I hope it's late for them. I'm here in Jersey and it's 6:30, so I'm hoping it starts to clear out a little bit. But we'll get some rounds in either way. So again, we're just doing some pull-ups, push-ups, body weight squats, and hanging knee raises. Yeah, David, I was kind of just biding my time. Did a lot of stretching, some light reps, you know, low rep sets, just to get warmed up a little bit, hoping that there'd be a little break in the action. It's all good though, we'll make it work. So I think we're 3 rounds in now, guys. I don't really have a number in mind, but we'll just keep going around. Like I said, just body weight, pull, push, squat, and some hanging knee raises. Yeah, Jim, I don't know where you are, but it's nice and cool here in Jersey too. Last night it was down in the 30s. So fall is definitely here, no doubt. Scotland, okay. So, I mean, do you guys follow our seasons? Are you pretty much in a fall season, or? Shout out to Scotland. Again, guys, just body weight tonight. We're doing some pull, push, squat, and hinge with some hanging knee raises off the pull-up bar. Just did round 4, heading into round 5. Five rounds down, guys. Yeah, like I said, Jim, it's pretty kind of wintry the last couple of nights here too, no doubt. Unfortunately, a lot of times we don't ease into the seasons, right? It'll just go like a summer day and boom, you're thinking about turning the heat on the next night. Going into round 6, guys. Pull, push, squat, hinge. Oh, old school. Okay. Okay. No, I didn't know you. I didn't know you changed your name. If you told me, I apologize for forgetting. But you got to remember my age, so you got to give me a pass. But no, I think I would have remembered that, to be honest with you. You know it, David. Frankie's in the house with the wrench at the ready. Guys, those of you that have been asking, we got Old Dog merch. Also, we got channel memberships up and running, one-on-one coaching. Anything else? Just hit that link down below there. Let me pin this here. And I pinned the message there. The link tree has all my links in there. Any of you guys that are interested. Like I said, the channel memberships are up and running. I send out weekly messages. For certain numbers, we'll do Q&A. So yeah, it's just trying to build a community a little bit. So check that out if anybody's interested. So we're doing push, pull, squat, hinge. We completed 7 rounds, going into round 8.
يا اخي سواء كنت تقطع ايدك انه مش قادر قاعد تسمع عليه مش قادر شو كيف رجع ايديه مش قادر والله بسويها تعال بسوي شحن you guys ما جربت 7 3 شو 7 3 قرش That's 7. Let's hit it. To 8:30. Another 10 miles. Hell, come on. What's the difference? 10 miles. Yeah. What's the difference between last night and tonight? So listen, why can't you do it? Why don't you want to do it? Because, bro, it's just too much running. Strange. No, it's just I'll do that like 3 days a week, bro. Every day, bro, you're gonna become a fucking marathon run. You know what I mean? Like your body, bro. That's you know how much calories you burn in that run, bro? So we're not running at all, is what you're saying. You don't want to run. So what's the point? You don't want to. Not every day, bro. You don't want to. Yeah, I'll run a single lap today. They just calisthenics money. That's, bro, you can't run every day, bro. A single lap is crazy, bro. You're gonna be looking like Goggins doesn't look like that. It's tough hearing excuses coming from you, bro. Goggins doesn't look like that. You're right. I don't know, bro. If it's on the sauce or anything, bro. So we think Goggins is on T now? I don't know, bro. Running like that every
No
day?
doubt.
Oh, yeah, you got muscular, bro?
Get a grip.
That's tough. I'm talking, he's not running 10 miles.
All right, guys, we completed 8 rounds. We're going push, pull, squat, hinge, body weight. 8 rounds down.
Like a machine, which I don't really see. So, you won't run around the lap a single time, bro, non-stop? Damn, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I did get spooked, bro. I dropped like 6 pounds after that run yesterday. I mean, I guess you could run, bro, every day if you just keep it calories, you know? I dead ass dropped like 5 pounds. Easy, bro. Sweat like a motherfucker. And honestly, it's not that I wouldn't run, bro. I feel like vomiting. So like my stomach is a little weird. You can't throw up, bro. You gotta keep calories in that protein, bro. You can't throw it up. You gotta feel it, bro. Drink water, bro. Feel it, bro. I know I sound like a bitch. Not a single lap is crazy, bro. On a Saturday, dog, with this weather. What are you gonna do instead? Go fight? Get punched in the gut? I shouldn't have hit that food, honestly. Oh, come on, dog. You saying you shouldn't have hit that meal? That's crazy. Yo, it's what I ate. I ate that fried fucking Korean chicken, bro. Yeah, that fried shit will get you, bro. My stomach. That's that. What's that shit? That's that soybean oil, bro. Straight up, bro. That's what I get, bro. Yeah. I'm paying the price right now. Yeah. I want to run, bro, but toss it all up. That's your body, bro. That's your body reacting to that fucking oil, bro. Yeah. Maybe I should toss it all up. Probably not a bad idea. Like, man, just throw it up and keep running, bro. All I'm saying is that Goggins was hella disappointed in you. Like you said, bro. Wearing his hat and everything, bro. Nah, that's a fact, bro. I gotta take the hat off. Is this your phone? Is this your shit? That's a good song. That's a classic. It's getting late, bro. 2 miles. 15 minutes. We don't have to go that long the hard way. In 20 minutes it'll be over with. I'm telling you, what's grow up. They've growing up. Bro, I'm not gonna push it, bro. Ryan's just telling me that's it. Did I just, I mean, I get it, I gave you some excuses. I know, you were giving me all the excuses, bro, yesterday. Yeah, but I still, you know, I shamed you into getting it. Alright, let's go, bro. Nah, dog, nah. You don't have to, bro. I'm not gonna have you get pissed. I'm gonna get pissed, bro. I'm gonna be pissed later that I didn't do it, bro. That's what I'm gonna be pissed about. It's just one lap, bro. We ran 5 yesterday, bro. No, bro. I need 4 hours to get. That's what I'm saying, bro. What's one lap? Shit to me. I do fucking 20, bro. Yeah, like right now, right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. They're good at censorship. But when it comes to customer service, they're lacking. right? All of these social media platforms. They know how to censor. They can do that. They have all the up-to-date technology when it comes to that, to the censorship. For customer service, we'll get to it when we get to it. 10 rounds down, guys. We'll hit another one. Push, pull, squat, hinge.
الصغيرة والكبيرة بس الصغيرة. اسمع عمي بنحش حالنا بنحطها بالطبون. قول له خليه يدف السيارة. لا بدنا واحد نحش بالطبون. يا عظامي وجعني وجع.
$11 rounds down, guys. Yeah, you're right. But, you know, I got to be honest, I'm too lazy to do it myself. That's just it. You know, we have, and again, social media is geared towards our limited attention span. They know how long, you know, we have a split second. You know, when you're scrolling through the reels and the shorts, they have a split second, whatever it is. I forget what it was, but it's something minuscule to catch your attention, and they know that. You know, it's designed to be that way, so you stay on it and just watch things over and over and over. But, you know, we're always adding new addictions to our lives, and now it's social media. You know, it's the phones. I mean, everywhere, you know. Like I said, when I was here, there's still kids running around, but when I got here earlier, it was mobbed with kids, and the vast majority of the parents were sitting on the benches scrolling through their phones. You know, some of them were actually right here on the playground. As the kids were running around, they're leaning against the equipment, just scrolling on their phones. So it's sad. You are correct, Gabriel. I'm in New Jersey. It's 6:53 p.m. So I think we did 11 rounds, guys. We'll hit round 12, push, pull, squat, hinge, body weight. 12 down, guys. Not too bad, brother. I mean, like I said, I had a forced hiatus, if you want to call it that, the past few weeks. A couple of stupid nagging injuries and whatnot. My schedule was a little screwed up, so I was on a pretty good roll with my weighted calisthenics and all, and I kind of gave that up the past couple of weeks, obviously because there was a short time where I couldn't do anything, and then when I came back I didn't want to jump right into the weighted. But all in all, no complaints. I'm still here moving, so I'm thankful for that. Like I say, as long as you're moving, you're up, doing something. I don't care if you're here at the park walking around, doing bodyweight squats, doing push-ups, whatever. You're way ahead of 95% of the people, so there's no excuses. You can always find a way to do something. There's always a modification. There's always a workaround. So, round 13. Thirteen rounds in, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still feel strong enough. I don't believe I lost much, if anything. Even though I wasn't on live, I was still doing something for the most part. So again, I'm just not doing for now. For now, I feel good. Everything's okay. So I think this week I'll get back into the weighted calisthenics, some bench pressing. I was on that for a little bit, and that felt good. So yeah. But like I said, if nothing else, if life throws you a curveball, you know, all this bullshit. I don't have a gym membership. It's expensive to eat healthy. I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine, you know, saying like years ago, it was the more affluent people who were usually overweight because they could afford it. Those are the people that can afford the food, you know, and the people without the money, you know, the poorer people, the people that had less, they were starving. They couldn't come, you know, they were eating crumbs of bread. And it seems today, generally across the board, everybody, I mean, I'm standing here in this park and I could look around, I see overweight people everywhere, and you will too, no matter where you go. It's a fact of life today. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your income is. Even people, poorer people. But it seems that they're fatter and sicker. And more affluent people certainly are, but to a lesser degree. You know, if you believe the statistics, you'll see that the more affluent people, for the most part, again, they're still fat and sick, but a lesser percentage. So the script has been flipped in that sense. So it's crazy. But the bottom line is we're all headed down a really destructive path when it comes to addictions and food and booze. And there's just so many people that you can't get it through their heads. You just can't. You just can't. You know, I can't wrap my head around this whole deprivation thing. You know, I'm not living my full, I talk about this all the time, but it's true, it's a fact of life. If I can't drink booze, if I can't eat pizza, if I can't go to McDonald's, if I can't do this, I'm not living my best life. I'm depriving myself. And all along you're doing that. And what are you doing? You're depriving yourself of the most precious commodity on earth, your health. You're literally destroying your body. It's like death by 1,000 razor blades over and over and over. And then you wind up on medicine. The average guy my age is on 6, 7, 8 prescription medications every day of his life. And 90% of it is bullshit. It's lifestyle related. It's lifestyle related. All right, let's hit round 14, guys. Push, pull, squat, hinge. $14 rounds down, guys. Push, pull, squat, hinge, body weight. Did pull-ups, push-ups, body weight squats, and hanging knee raises off the pull-up bar, all body weight. No gym, no excuse, no problem. It's all nonsense. You can get in great shape, build a great physique, be healthy with just body weight exercises. Just be consistent. Of course, the diet is always going to be number one, no matter what you do. You're not going to get around that. People try. People try their damnedest. You'll get somebody to do some push-ups and work out a little bit, but get them to give up their cookies, their cake, their booze, their creamer in their coffee, their sugar in their coffee. Just, it's not happening. It's just not happening. They'll fight you tooth and nail, and they just won't do it, you know. And even the people that do it, you look at the people that fall back after they do lose some kind of weight. They go on these starvation diets so extreme. It's not like they're trying to change their lifestyle. They do it with some type of end point in sight. And then once the scale says a certain, I lost 20 pounds, I lost 25 pounds, boom. And then they go back to exactly what they were doing all along, right? And the old cliche, what's the definition of insanity, right? But people will still think that they're on this diet, right? That it's a diet and it's going to get them thin, and then they're going to be fine, and they're going to go right back to the way they were living. And then they think they're not going to be 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight in no time, because it comes back quick, and then some, usually, for most people. So 14 rounds in, guys. Push, pull, squat, hinge, round 15.
Dude, you're so jacked, dude. Good workout.
Double Osiris Derek, left coast, best coast. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's a nice shirt, isn't it? Appreciate you, brother. Hope everything's going well. I don't know. I just ignored him. So we got 15 rounds in, guys. Pull, push, squat, hinge. So we did 15 rounds of 7 pulls, 10 push-ups, 15 squats, and 10 knee raises. All body weight. Pretty good workout. Like I said, it wasn't. I got pretty good stretch in. I was waiting for the park to clear out before I started the actual workout, so we had a nice stretch. Again, you know, I always stress that you have to warm up. Not only us old guys, but even you younger guys. You young guns think you could just jump in and do it. You know, you're risking injury. So always make sure you do some type of, even if it's 5 minutes of cardio, you know, some shoulder rolls, anything to raise the blood, get the blood pumping, and warm up all those tendons and ligaments and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because they're nice and tight when you first start out. So. All right, guys. So that's it. 15 rounds. Sorry about that, guys. Rolly Bros right here. Appreciate you popping in. I appreciate the concern. So that's it, guys. Like I said, we did body weight. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy equipment. You need consistency. You need to move your body. You need to eat well, right? Try as we may, the vast majority of us think that just because we do push-ups, just because we can deadlift a certain amount, we can bench press a certain amount, that's a sign of health. I mean, it's good to be strong. It's good to, a sign of longevity is having a good amount of muscle mass on your body, you know, things like that. So as you age, but to think that that's the only indicator of your overall health. When it comes to your overall health, it's what's inside your body. How are your organs operating, you know, how much excess body fat do you have, and things like that. So, exercise is, too many people look at, I want to lose weight, so I have to exercise. You don't. You really don't. I mean, for your overall health, you want to be moving and doing something. but it's what you put inside your body. Your health, I say this almost every time, and I'm not going to stop saying it. Your health comes from the inside out. So if you're pouring shit down your throat and you think you're going to get down on the ground and do push-ups and it's going to negate it, and I thought that for years until my body started breaking down. But you're going to pay the piper. And some of you looking at me right now saying, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because I'm perfectly fine. I eat what I want. I can, I hear it all the time. I can eat whatever I want because I exercise, because I work out. You're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself, because you feel good today means nothing. You don't know the damage that you're doing to your organs. With the booze, the seed oils in the food, the high fructose corn syrup, the processed foods, the junk food, the McDonald's and all that. It's you're systematically destroying your body from the inside out, and you're not going to fix it. You will never fix it with exercise. Never, ever, ever. And you're going to go to some asshole doctor who has zero training in nutrition, and he's going to tell you, just lose some weight. How, doc? Yeah, watch what you eat. Don't eat too much sugar. Don't eat too much red meat. Cut the eggs because of your cholesterol. Nonsense. It's fucking nonsense and plain things. They don't even know what they're talking about. They'll look at you. You'll complain of some ailment, you know what I mean? Some type of symptom that you have. They look at the flow chart. I have the pill for that symptom. Now you're hooked. They have you for the rest of your life. If it works, if they're curing people, if they're helping people, you tell me how come people are on blood pressure medication, diabetes medications, you name it, all these medications for years, for decades, and it's doing nothing. It's doing nothing but prolonging their life a little bit. They're not healthy. The only thing keeping them going are those pills. All right, Scratchy, that's good, man. Wow, okay. 475 kilos? All right, I'll take your word for that. Congrats, if that's what you do. You ought to be in the Olympics, I think, right? You got to take vitamin D. You got to take vitamin D. It's crucial. It's crucial for so many things in your body. For guys, you talk about testosterone production. Everybody's complaining. I need TRT because I have low testosterone. You need TRT because you're living a shitty lifestyle. You know what I mean? But you talk about your immune system, testosterone production. So many things in your body are relying on vitamin D, and we don't get enough sunlight. You know, just because you go out with your jacket on, with your hat on, with your long pants on, and your sunglasses, and you're out in the sun and you're driving in your car for a half hour and you say, I was out in the sun today. You need sun exposure. Like, I mean, out in your underwear, your full body for maybe 15 to 20 minutes a day. People don't get that. People don't get that. They're in their house, they get into their car, they drive to their job. Most of the people that work inside, a lot of people are working from home today. They're certainly not going outside and sunning themselves on their lunch hour, right? But again, and it's part of, it used to be a routine. They would give you that number routinely on a routine lipid panel when you got your blood work done, the vitamin D level. They don't do it anymore. And the vast majority of people are going to find out, you know, and you should, when you go for a checkup, you tell your doctor, I want to know my vitamin D level. And the odds are very good that your vitamin D is going to be on the low end. So taking 10,000 a day, yeah, and it does work. K2, if you're taking the vitamin D, but you're also eating some fermented foods, like I eat kimchi, I eat fermented pickles, kefir and things like that, fermented things, you probably don't need the K2, but if you're not eating fermented foods, then you definitely want to get that K2 in with the vitamin D. So that's a good idea. When you talk about the cholesterol, you have the LDL, which they say the bad cholesterol, and why they concentrate on that, why they laser focus on LDL, on that one number. is because they'll tell you that you're at a high risk for a heart attack if that number's high, so you have to be on a statin, right? What you want to look at is there are certain ratios, right? You want to look at that HDL number, what they call the good cholesterol, right? You want that number nice and high. Now, if the LDL is, even if the LDL is, I don't know, 150, and that's not high. Believe me, that's not a high number. But that HDL is very low, and then the most crucial number you want to look at is your triglycerides. You have people that are walking around with triglycerides that are 4, 5, 6, 700, and you want those down below 100. So if you have nice high HDL and low triglycerides, even if that LDL number ticked up a little bit, I'm in no way, shape, or form giving you medical advice. But if it was me and I went to a doctor and he said your LDL is high and your HDL, the good stuff, is nice and high, which is what you want, and your triglycerides are in the tank, which is what you want, nice and low, and he tried to tell me you have to take a statin because you're gonna have a heart attack because of his LDL number. Rolly, you're absolutely right. The money is not in healthy people. The money is not in healthy people. And it's not in dead people. It's in sick people. So they're not looking to cure. They're not looking to cure. And again, you want to get into the whole thing, conspiracy, are they doing it on purpose? Who the fuck knows and who cares? But it's happening. It's happening. Right? You want to look at it from a simplistic standpoint? They're a business. They're in business to make money. They don't make money if they cure you, if they give you a pill for a week and then you're cured. They make money by giving you 3 months worth of pills and saying, come back in 3 months for another 3 months worth. Well, I still feel sick or I feel sicker. Okay, great. We'll double the dose. We'll give you double the amount of pills. Yeah, I would assume they do. I would assume they do. But again, you know, seriously, you know, especially when you talk about places, you know, if you're near the equator or someplace that has, you know, in Florida here in the States, somewhere down south where the weather's always pretty warm and people do get a lot of sun. But if you're someplace where now, you know, I'm here in New Jersey, you have a few months a year during the summer where you're outside. But other than that, you're covered up the other 9 months of the year for the most part. So it's tough. It's really tough. All right, guys, it's getting a little late. Free supplements? No. You're talking about like BCAAs? I think they're bullshit. I think you can get all the protein, i.e. amino acids, from food. Just eat good food. Eat plenty of eggs, eat plenty of meat, whatever your protein source is. There's no need to be taking BCAAs. Most of them are just Kool-Aid with God only knows what's in it. You're not getting any health benefit from it. You're absolutely not. The only thing somebody starting out or even somebody that lifts regularly or works out regularly, the only supplement, and I've suggested it to people I work with, I actually have a couple of people using it, is creatine monohydrate. Plain, not some type of flavored bullshit. Again, Kool-Aid mixed with creatine. Creatine is the most studied supplement on earth. It's safe. It's purported to have some, if you're going to get benefits from any supplement, it's cheap as dirt. They're practically giving it away, right? So you take a teaspoon of creatine a day and that's it. No other supplement, no other bodybuilding or workout supplement is going to give you any other benefit that you're going to get that you wouldn't get from just eating a good, healthy diet, a whole food diet for the most part. Nobody's going to be 100%, but if you eat whole foods the majority of the time, consistent with your workouts, you're going to do just fine. You're wasting your money with these electrolyte powders. Just get some salt, get some potassium and some magnesium, and take that on your own. You shouldn't be paying $40 a month for little packets of electrolytes, which again is just some flavored bullshit, because they're always going to put a sweetener in it, and they're always going to put some type of flavor in it, because people drink a little bit of salt water like, oh, that's disgusting. I can't drink that, right? They want something sweet. They want to feel like they're drinking you know, their juice or whatever you want to call it. So, no, I don't advocate any supplements. I think they're a total waste of money. You know, like I said, I take vitamin D every day. I take a little bit of zinc. And I do take the salts. I take some in the morning. I do a quick shot of lemon water with some pink salt, magnesium, and a little potassium. And those are your electrolytes right there. So I do that every morning. And as far as the pre-workouts, black coffee, there's really nothing, there's no health benefits to be had from these $30, $40, $50 cans of pre-workout. They're always just going to be sweeteners, flavoring, dyes. They'll throw some beta-alanine in there that gives you the itchy, scratchy feeling on your skin, and you think you're getting energy from it or something. And it's a total farce. It's a total farce. So any perceived energy that you're going to get from any type of pre-workout is going to come from the caffeine and/or sugar that's in there. So it's a waste. $7:22 p.m. 00, and I still got the coffee left. Kenny Rogers, man, I told you to email me, and I actually do have my Mace bell, so I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna do a couple of swings for you. All right? Before I go, how's that? Half and half, Derek. Half and half. You got to get a little bit of a kick. So guys, this is the Mace belt, right? And I picked this up probably like a year to a year and a half ago, and it's a great workout tool. I'm sure I'm not using it to its full potential. I just use it for swings, but there are a couple of channels you'll have to look out on YouTube that are Mace belt specific workouts. I incorporate it into my workouts. I use it as a warm-up tool. But you're definitely going to feel it in your entire upper body. You're going to feel it in your core. So this one, they come in different weights, the head of them. This is a 10-pounder, right? They come 15, 20, 25, you know. And I've mentioned before on a channel that I was a little iffy when I heard 10 pounds. I thought that 10 pounds is really nothing. You know, I could handle that. But you have to remember, when you're using this thing, you're swinging it around your body, so you're creating a lot of force. And it puts a lot of force on the wrists, you know, on the elbows and things like that. Really on everything, on the shoulders, all the joints up top. So, but anyway, so I just use it. I do some swings with it. I'll do sets of 10 or 12 or 15, whatever, however I'm feeling. So I hope you guys can see me. I'm just wearing I'm wearing a pair of gloves here. They're pretty tacky. They're good. I use them. I go between these gloves and the those hand wraps. I guess you want to call them CrossFit hand wraps or whatever. But I go between those and these gloves. These gloves are nice. They're good on the bar here at the park. Was very smooth. It had no traction, so I opted for these gloves. So anyway. You're gonna grab this pretty much like a baseball bat, right? So obviously your hands are gonna be going in the opposite direction. So your top hand, that's the direction that your top hand is going in is the direction that you're gonna swing it in, okay? So in this case, my right hand, I'm sorry, you're gonna go in the opposite direction. I'm screwing myself up. I have my right hand facing to the left. So that's the way I'm gonna drop the mace bell. So I hope you can see me, it's kind of dark here. But I have it here, I'm gonna hold it pretty much like right in front of my stomach. Nice and straight. And then I'm gonna drop it down and swing it around and bring it back up. Right? And then I'll go around again. Boom. And start off nice and easy because like I said, this is only 10 pounds and it's gonna generate a lot of force. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in the elbows. You're gonna feel it in the wrists. So just go easy. And again, you know, if you're a big, strong guy and you feel you could handle more than 10, this is more than enough for me for right now. Maybe I could go up to the 15, but this is doing the trick for me, to be honest with you. So again, I'm holding it. My knuckles are going in the opposite direction. So my top hand is facing the left. That's the way I'm gonna swing the mace bell. You wanna keep your feet planted, flat on the ground, and tighten up your core. You don't want a loose body. You don't move your body, right? Everything's coming from the upper body, from the shoulders. Everything's nice and tight. So you are gonna engage your core. You're definitely gonna feel it in those forearms and the wrists and the shoulders, the entire upper body, and you'll feel it in your back. So again, you'll do whatever, a set of 5 swings in one direction, 10 swings, however you wanna do it. And then you're just gonna switch your hands up. So now I'm gonna take my left hand, that's gonna be my top hand, right? And that's facing now to the right. So that's the way I'm gonna swing the mace bell. I'll swing it to the right. All right, and again, I've seen some channels that have mace bell specific workouts where they use it for all sorts of different moves. But again, I'm not trying to present myself as some type of mace bell expert. It's just something that I got into. I saw one, maybe I probably saw a video on it or something, maybe about a year and a half ago. And I bought this on Amazon. Again, like everything else, all dog related. If you go down to that pinned message, there's a link tree. And I do have an Amazon link there. You can go in there and click that and it'll show you the exact mace bell that I have. Pretty much everything that I use and wear. Because I'm so lazy, I don't want to go to the store, so I just order everything in my life off of Amazon. Kenny, those are, again, if you go down to that link tree and hit Amazon, somewhere in there you're gonna see the hand wraps. And the brand, the company, they're on Amazon. It's called Pixel, P-I-C-S-I-L, Pixel. And they're hand wraps. And they have the, hold on, I'll get one for you. Let me just show it to you real quick. So these are the hand wraps here. You generally see these with the CrossFit athletes. So as you can see here, this has 3 finger holes. They do have ones that come with 2. It gives you pretty good wrist support. It's you tighten it around your wrist with the Velcro, so you can make it nice and tight around the wrist. And to be honest with you, generally if I'm doing pull-ups, I don't use the finger holes. I just kind of wrap around the bar. If I'm gonna be jumping at the bar, say maybe trying to do a muscle up, I'll put one finger on just to hold it in place, right? And because I have to take a little jump at the bar so it's not moving around. But if I'm just gonna get on the bar and do pull-ups, generally I'll just place it on the bar and just give it a wrap around. And it gives you a nice tight hold on the bar, all right? So again, if you hit that link tree down below, you can go to my Amazon thing, my Amazon link. And this exact pair will be in there, and that's the brand that I use, all right? Not for anything, I'm not selling these. This is just something that I did my research when I bought them, and I picked them up. And to be honest with you, when I first got them, they were really stiff. And I said, these things aren't gonna work. And I was just about to send them back and I decided I'll just keep them, and I'm glad I did, because I use them very, very often. I get a lot of use out of them, and they do come in handy. All right, guys. Yeah, but Ken, don't buy them. If you're going to buy them specifically for the Mace, no, don't waste the money doing that. I wouldn't. You could use any type of glove on your hand, but you do want to wear some type of glove. I mean, I would suggest it, and something that's a little grippy, something that's a little tacky, so you get a firm grip on the Mace. Because like I said, it's going to generate a lot of force when you're going around. But don't order those hand grips specifically to swing the Mace bell. I think that's a waste of money. I mean, you can go to Walmart. I'm pretty sure I bought those gloves in Walmart. You'll find something in Walmart, but you want something that's really tacky, that the palm is really tacky, you know. But if you're going to be doing if you're going to be doing pulling exercises, rows or pull-ups or anything, and you need a little better grip, then I would say get those. But just to spend the money for that, no. Go to Walmart and get some type of work glove, and you'll be good to go. All right, guys. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate everybody that hit that like button. If you chose to subscribe, even better. All things Old Dog related, the merch, like I said, channel memberships are down in the link tree. The links are down there. So today we just did some body weight workout. We did pull-ups, push-ups, body weight squats, and some hanging knee raises off the pull-up bar. And that's it. Just be consistent, eat right, and you'll be good to go. Again, I appreciate everybody. Everybody make sure you get your reps in. Everybody stay safe. More importantly, stay healthy. Or just as important. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys.